Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about my 3 favorite breakfast foods. And the cool thing about these foods are that they're easy. They probably all take, I'm gonna say no more than 10 minutes to make. So very simple, very easy, all nutritious, all plant-based. So you don't know this yet, but because I haven't told you, but I am vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for 14 years now, and I am trying to be vegan. So slowly transitioning into that. And all 3 of these foods, even if, regardless of the fact if you're not vegetarian or vegan, if you're looking for something nutritious and easy and that doesn't take a lot of time to make, then I highly suggest that y'all try these because they are so good. So I have 3 foods that I'm gonna make today. So the first one is avocado toast. I'm sure that a lot of you know about avocado toast, either like it or have seen it on Instagram and etc. So that's the first one I'm gonna make. The second one I'm going to make is it's called the Big Bowl. And I actually got this particular recipe from a guy named Rip Esselstyn. So he is a firefighter, and he basically went plant-based and got all his guys on board, and he created this big bowl. And so I'm actually going to be using a little bowl. It's not going to be too big, just because I am I'm only like 5'4" and I weigh about 120 pounds. So I don't need, the bowl that he makes is probably like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times as big as this one. So we're just gonna make it in that size. That's what works for me. You can change it however you would like, make it bigger, make it smaller, whatever, because the importance is not how much of the things that you put in there, it's how nutritious the things you are that you put in this bowl. So we're gonna make that, and then the third thing I'm gonna make is my favorite banana peanut butter smoothie. That's my go-to. That's what I enjoy. I think it's tasty. It's very easy to drink, so super excited, guys. Hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it, you guys. All right, guys, so let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna make is avocado toast. So all that you will need, if this is for one person, or you can even share this with another person, you just need an avocado, a lemon, a cutting knife, and then also a fork or some sort of utensil that you can mash up the avocado with, a spreading knife, a bowl to mix in, a plate to plate your avocado toast on. So just a tip, all chefs know this, people that work in restaurants should know this, but if you plate your food on a white background, it's much more appealing to your senses. It will make you want to eat it, and it's much more appetizing rather than putting it on a colored plate or bowl. So just a tip for you guys, and also it's so pretty in pictures and super appetizing. So that's my tip for that. And then also, avocado toast would not be complete without pepper and salt. And I actually have Himalayan pink salt here, so both of these are from Costco. But whatever salt works, you're gonna use plain old salt, that's fine too. All right, guys, so let's get started. So I'm just gonna cut my avocado. And this has a couple of bad spots in it, so I'm just gonna cut those out. And also, I didn't mention, but you need a cutting board too. So there's not too many bad spots in here, just a couple. So I'm just gonna cut those out, and then the avocado will be fine to use. It's not mushy, so that's that one. Take my seed out. There's a couple of bad spots in this one. Oops. Flying avocado. All right. And then just empty that into your bowl. All right, and then I'm going to cut my lemon just in half. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, that you do need a, well, you don't have to, but it helps me because my hands are pretty weak, guys, so I have to use a lemon squeezer. So this kind works, or whatever you would like to use works just as good. So just squeeze. I generally use, for one avocado, I use, it depends. I like a lot of lemon in my avocado toast, but if you like less lemon, you can do less than a half of a lemon. You can do a half of a lemon if you'd like, whatever works for you. And then I'm gonna start mashing this up.
I just wanna say that I was wrong. I know, I know.
That's all mashed up, and I'm going to add, I like a lot of pepper, so add as much as you want to taste. And then I just add a little bit of salt, not too much, just a little bit to give it a little hint. And then once again, mix that up. All right, so when it's done, it should look just like this. And then you're gonna get your bread. So whatever kind of bread you wanna use is fine. I recommend, this is my favorite bread. So this is called Dave's Killer Bread. This is the thin sliced 21 whole grains and seeds. So I love this one. It just has like a nice nutty texture to it. It has 3 grams of fiber, serving size 1 slice, calories 60. Not too worried about the calories, mainly worried about the fiber and that there is no high fructose corn syrup in here, which there's not. So I'm good to go. And I am gonna use, because this is smaller bread, I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 pieces. So as you can see, they're pretty small. Look just like this. And then I'm going to toast that. It is called avocado toast, so if you like toast, toast your bread. If you don't toast it. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna toast that. All right guys, so I'm back. My bread is toasted. I'm just going to take my spreading knife and spread some of this avocado on there. As much as you want, as thick as you want, whatever you like.
Oh, I want you to know that I was wrong. I just wanna say that I was wrong. I know.
And then so I have my avocado toast here, and then if you want, you can even add a sprinkle of pepper on there. You can add sriracha on there, whatever you would like, or just eat it plain like this. So that was my first breakfast food. If y'all do try this, I would love to know if you do, and if so, what you put in it, or how you changed it, or ate it the same way, whatever. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on this. All right, so let's move on to the next one. All right guys, back again. So the next food that we're gonna make is the big bowl. So to make this, you need grape nuts, bran flakes, and keep in mind these cannot have added sweetener to them. You need walnuts and oatmeal, flaxseed, ground flaxseed, not the seeds, And then also some strawberries, blueberries, actually whatever fruit topping that you would like to put on it. Totally up to you if you want to put mango or you want to do pineapple even, raspberries, blackberries, whatever your heart desires you can pick. So, all right, so to get started, you just need a bowl. And then I measure this out. So for me, I like to do a 1/4 cup of each grain. So I have a 1/4 cup of the grape nuts. I have a 1/4 cup of oat milk. I have a 1/4 cup of bran flakes. And this meal is great, you guys, if you are looking for something that is full of fiber. This is perfect for you. I'm also going to take you should eat a handful of nuts a day. So I'm gonna do about a 1/4 cup, which is, as you can see, about a handful. And then I am going to add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed. Just sprinkle that on there. And then for the topping, I'm going to cut up my strawberries, and then I'm going to sprinkle blueberries on top. And basically this is about approximately a 1/4 cup of blueberries. You can do a 1/2 cup. Fruit, basically, you can eat however much you want because it is nutritious. So usually my strawberries, I like to cut the top off, cut them in half, cut them in half again, and then cut each individual piece in half once again to make them nice and small.
I just wanna say that I know, used to be so long, those days.
Right, and then just sprinkle those on top. Sprinkle your blueberries. And the last step is adding your milk. So basically for this, I use this Almond Breeze unsweetened original almond milk. It's my favorite. You can use oat milk, soy milk, hemp milk, whatever kind of nut-based milk that you want to add. So basically, it is more nutritious if you choose an unsweetened versus a sweetened. So always avoid the ones that have added sugars. So I fill this up about, I would say, halfway. And then grab a spoon and enjoy. And it looks just like this. Super colorful, super delicious, and super nutritious. I love it, guys. All right, and then for our last food, we are going to make a banana peanut butter smoothie. So let me grab my blender, let me grab my banana and my peanut butter, and I'll be back. All right, guys, so the very last breakfast food that I am going to make you is a banana peanut butter smoothie. So this is my favorite. If I make a smoothie, this is my go-to. It is creamy and delicious, and if you love peanut butter, of course you'll love this. So what we're gonna need is peanut butter. So this is from Costco, and all the ingredients in this is dry roasted organic peanuts and sea salt. That is it. So no added nasty ingredients, just good old plain peanut butter. So we're gonna need that. Preferably frozen bananas, but if you do have an unfrozen banana, that's fine. You can just add ice to make it more creamy and less liquidy. Your milk of choice, again, I'm gonna be using the unsweetened almond breeze. And of course, our powerful, nutritionally packed flaxseed. So I'm gonna add 1 banana, I'm going to add basically a serving of peanut butter, which is 2 tablespoons. Let me go wash my hands. And then generally you would add a tablespoon of ground flax, but this is all that I have left, so I'm just gonna pour that in there. And then next you're going to top it all off with almond milk or whatever milk of choice that is nut-based. So I'm gonna grab another carton of milk just so that everything in the blender is covered. And then I'm going to cover this. So this is actually the blender that I have. It's the Vitamix. Very powerful blender. You can do so many different things with it, but I love it for making smoothies because everything gets ground up. It gets really creamy, really rich and yummy, and so I definitely recommend this. They do carry them at Costco, so if you're looking for a good Christmas gift for someone that loves smoothies or uses a blender a lot, then I highly recommend getting this Vitamix. And you can get it at Costco. They are on the expensive side, but definitely worth the investment as they last for a very long time. So I'm gonna blend this off camera because it is noisy, so I'll be right back. All right, back again. So I blended up my smoothie. I did get a little too much almond milk. If you do like it more on the liquid side, then that's fine. If you want it creamier, just don't add quite as much almond milk. I didn't even take my own advice, but I like mine a little thicker and a little creamier. So get your glass, so whatever glass of choice. I like to use a mason jar, and then I have my stainless steel smoothie straw. That is your banana peanut butter, that's your peanut butter banana smoothie, guys. So our 3 foods, we have avocado toast, we have the big bowl, and the banana peanut butter smoothie, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please like these videos, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it so much, guys. I really appreciated your support and your love on these videos. I can't wait to make more in the future. Definitely living my dream right now doing this. I really enjoy it, really love it. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.